of the MA Properties Online team, here for Coffee with MA Properties Online. We've got Marcus Collins of our team here to answer one of the questions in a booklet we produced, which is the top 10 questions to ask a buyer's agent. And Marcus is going to answer question 10 for us, which is, I've got 10 towns in my search. Can you help me in all 10 towns?
Simple answer is yes, but let me get a bit more detail, of course. Often find that clients are looking in many towns, perhaps they have to be able to be successful in what is a very competitive market. Real estate agents tend to focus in one or two. Other real estate agents, I should say, tend to focus in one or two. And so what the approach we take is a data-driven approach, which is our tagline. And so what we do is gather information, key real estate metrics, for about 40 towns in the greater Boston area. So when a client comes to us and says, can you tell me what's happening in this town, perhaps a little bit further out because they're willing to compromise on the commute, but they want more for their money, or perhaps a little bit further in is that they've decided they want a more urban lifestyle, we can answer that by going back to the key metrics that we keep. We keep in that data. So the answer to the question, can I help you in all of the towns? Absolutely we can, in many of the towns in the greater Boston area. And that's a real differentiator for us versus other real estate agents who tend to focus in the town that they live in. We clearly focus in the town we live in as well, but we can also broaden that so that we can accommodate clients that have a little bit broader search criteria, if you like. So yes, we can definitely help you in 10 or maybe more towns.
Thank you, Marcus. If you want a more detailed explanation, although Marcus did a great job of going into that in detail, we have a few sources of information. One is on our website at mapropertiesonline.com and going to the newsletters tab, and you'll find one of the newsletters being the top 10 questions to ask a buyer's agent. Another is the booklet that we produce that's available at our open houses, or if we meet you in person, whatever, you can have that. And the third source is a home buyer seminar. We do free home buyer seminars about 10 times a year. And on the homepage of our website at mapropertiesonline.com, you'll find details about those seminars, the location, times, dates, etc., and actually what we cover as well. But not just what we cover, because in each of those seminars we spend quite a bit of time answering anybody's questions, because often the topics generate more questions that people have specifically, and we answer whatever questions are posed to us. But anyway, thank you for joining us for this episode, and we will talk to you again soon. Bye.
Hi there, it's Marcus Collins here. Thanks for watching this episode of Coffee with MA Properties Online on YouTube. If you want to stay up to date with future episodes, click subscribe just below me, or click on this list to see lots of other great videos. Thanks for watching.